What's going on? This is Legend of All About the Kicks. Subscribe to the channel, put a like on that button. We're gonna talk about Nicki Minaj. She said she was hooked on the pills for a little bit. She really didn't believe in drugs because her dad used to do a lot of drugs. Tried to set the house on fire. He was under drugs real bad. I think he died like 2 years ago or whatever. So she got addicted to, some pills, man. And I feel like a lot of these artists need to just keep that shit to themselves. I understand if you're trying to help somebody out, that's cool. But people sometimes will use that against you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know Nicki had a fake butt, allegedly fake, a few fake things. I didn't know that. I always thought it was real, and people would tell me, "No, Nicki has some drugs and that." So I feel like Nicki tell too much of her business lately since she's been doing these interviews. 10 years ago, Nicki wasn't doing none of that. But I mean, people, they feel like, all right, I let some stuff out, and maybe help somebody else or whatever. But yeah, Nicki was on the pills for a little bit. You know what I mean? And that's understand. You gotta understand these drugs. The doctors prescribe these stuff to you, man, and sometimes you could get hooked on it. You might not even know you hooked on it. You start taking it and you think it's just regular pills and stuff. Me, I try to take no medication. If I go to the doctor, if I hurt, I don't really get hurt, but if I got hurt or something, I had a leg injury last year. I never took no pills, no nothing. I just let it heal normal. It might take a little bit more longer. At least you start taking pills. I had a cousin who was hooked on the codeine and all that type of stuff, and it kind of ruined his life, lost his marriage, lost his kids, lost everything. So you got to be careful when you make these choices when it comes down to these pills, because drugs is really a dangerous thing, man. It can ruin your life, it can ruin your career, you can lose your wife, you can lose your family, and who wants to do that? You know what I mean? If you got people real strong people to be around, they can kind of help you out. But when you get on these type of drugs, it's hard to get off. Prince was on the drugs because he broke his knees. Michael Jackson, hair caught on fire. He started taking a lot of medication and stuff, and that's how he got hooked on it. So you see how it goes, man. And just gotta be careful out here, man. Salute to Nicki Minaj for telling her experience and how she was hooked on the pills for a little bit. I don't know how long. Could have been a couple months. Could have been a year. And it is what it is, man. But just be careful when you mess with them type of stuff, man. Some people don't care. They take it anyway. They don't care. Some people, I guess it's relaxed on whatever. But you gotta be careful. You only get one life. You only get one body. So you gotta enjoy that body. And it's like a car, man. If you don't change the oil or transmission, it will blow up. You don't want that problem. Next topic. Let's go.
I'm going to write y'all a letter to tell y'all what's going on, but it's not really cool. But I don't want to use this to talk about it. I really don't. But just know, it's like that. It's crazy. Like when we post our pre-sales, we be surpassing the Bible, and that's crazy. And the thing is, it's like, the Bible, like, I don't take that lightly. I already know that. But it's like, it's some crazy shit going on behind the scenes. You have to be really careful when you deal with these book companies, because they try to really take advantage of you, the little black one. Okay. Yeah, but I'm gonna write y'all a letter because I don't really want to use this right now, and especially not at this time. And I just was chilling. We was outside all night. Shout out to my bro, Sway Lee. That's one of my other hearts. And Jimmy, I love you. But I really think that y'all deserve to know what's going on.
That's all you got to say? Tell them, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? Because you never get hit. What?
Mezcal? Nah, this ain't mezcal. It's that, I fuck with it, mezcal.
Y'all know I can't read, right? Look, I'm not really that fat, yo. I just be looking fat in my
Lil Kim gotta be drunk. She drunk or she's smoking on that herb, man. She definitely gotta be drunk. Talking like that. Let's stop it. Last topic. I want to talk about Jeezy, 50, and Rose, aka Rick Ross. Back in 2012, going to 2013, they was at the BET Awards. It was the Hip Hop Awards. Gunplay was in the backstage, ran for his life. G Unit crew beat him up. Allegedly, we gonna say they beat him down, took his chain, took the M&G chain, Jeezy was there. I guess they went to Jeezy, his joint and all that. And 50 and Jeezy will never be friends, I don't think, ever again, because 50, he choose who he want to get back friends with. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? And you know how Jeezy do sometimes. He be wishing washing, and Jeezy don't have a lot of friends like he used to have. A lot of people he cut off. He say we don't know if they cut him off. And 50 felt this some type of way with Rick Ross had a beef with him, saying that he wasn't a BMF crew. He wasn't really selling drugs like that. And that's how Rick Ross and Jeezy started beefing. But people don't know, Jeezy was on Rick Ross' first album back in 2006. But that's how Rick Ross felt at the time. And Rick Ross wanted to beef with 50, not because his career was going down. It's because he was working on his second album. He wanted to get that album to do good. It went #1. It sold 800,000 copies. He had 3 top singles on that album. It was a dope classic album to me. And, when he came up with his third album, that's where they really started beefing. And then in 2013, Jeezy and Rick Ross got back together. They worked it out. In 2014, they did a song together on the Mastermind album. Rick Ross put out a classic album. And 50 wasn't really cool with that. How 50 is, if you see the new clips of the BMF, got Jeezy looking kind of crazy in the joint. But that's how 50 do, man. Like 50, if 50 feel like you're not real, or you just like doing some foo-foo stuff, he gonna get you, man. And I gotta give Rick Ross his props. He didn't lose the battle, man. Every time 50 beef with you, most of your career is gone. Only one that he did not take out was the Locks and Rose. Rose actually gained beefing with 50. He might not want to admit it, but he gained a lot beefing with 50. 50 spent a lot of energy to bring his career to an end. You know what I mean? Taking his baby mama shopping, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And 50 took a lot of losses on that too. Had to pay a lot of money out to Rick Ross' baby mama and stuff back like 6-7 years ago. But like I said, Rick Ross didn't lose the battle. Jeezy didn't lose nothing either. But like I said, 50 and Jeezy will never be friends or cool ever. I don't think that will happen. But tell me what y'all think about that situation. Do you think Jeezy a loyal dude, or he's just a fall? Let me know. But like I said, Rick Ross did not lose the battle, and Jeezy's still going on right now. And check out Jeezy's new album that came out a couple days, maybe a week ago. Fire album, dope album. But anyway, subscribe to the channel, put a like on the button. We out.